I didn't know that was how it worked, though.
I don't know if it's how it works or not.
That is kind of amazing. Should that be the episode intro? Or are we going beyond that?
No, we should probably not.
No, all right. Intro. I'm sorry, but you all didn't get to hear that incredibly interesting thing we were just talking about, where I learned something new, and you're never going to learn that.
And so. I embarrassed myself, so yeah.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so we're just about to find out what eligible young man is introducing us to our room. So
my thanks.
In the hallway, a polite young maid opens the door to what are presumably my chambers for the duration of this celebration.
Not an eligible young man? This is bullshit!
Right? She hands me the key before attending to the next guest, so I step inside the room and shut the door behind me with a sigh of relief. Finally. A moment to breathe. I'd forgotten how incredibly exhausting socializing was, except we didn't do any socializing.
We didn't eat out, like we did nothing.
We talked to Arden twice and some servants.
Arden seems totally fine. Arden seems totally nice.
He's still a little touchy-feely, but you know.
Yeah, a little touchy-feely, a little too much for my taste, but you know, at the end of the day, he's a nicer person than we are by far.
Right.
Can you speak a little more into the mic?
Yeah.
Like, sorry. Ugh. Oh, fuck.
Gotta marry up.
God, I'm so excited to get our mixing board back. God, Christ.
The room before me is a cozy one, illuminated by a few candelabras and the auburn flicker of the fireplace. The magnificently sized bed looks more than a little inviting, as do the plush chairs nearby. If I close my eyes and inhale the slightly smoky, dusty scent, I can practically envision myself back home.
Having said all that in my mind, this is all merely adequate. Adequate is the most I will deign this room.
I wander over to the small doors at the back of the room, peering through the glass. Goodness, I even have a little balcony of my own.
Oh, pish posh.
It's smaller than my balcony at home. I suppose these guest rooms were probably made with spoiled nobility in mind.
Us. It was made with us in mind.
Like ourselves.
Yes.
Pulling the doors open, I step curiously onto the elegant terrace, gazing up at the clear night sky. So maybe terrace and balcony are interchangeable.
Oh, sure. Okay.
The wind ruffles through my hair, and I close my eyes for a moment to enjoy the cool sensation washing over me.
3 days of a festival, and then a masquerade. Huh.
Masquerade sounds fun. I'm into it.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, the festival sounds like it might be rather fun. My parents never felt obliged to take me to any festivals as a little boy, so I always had the sense that I was missing out whenever my friends would talk about them.
But,
And that masquerade ball. I certainly wasn't informed I'd need a mask, that's for sure. Thanks, Father.
you can't just show up at a masquerade ball with a shitty mask.
No, and we're 5 days out of town, like...
Right.
Perhaps I can buy one at the festival. I suppose if I'd have to choose any type of dance to partake in, a masquerade seems like the most interesting. Maybe a mask will even let me hide from Arden and that damned woman, the best of both worlds.
Wait, I'm sorry, who's that damned woman?
I'm assuming the person that didn't have a name?
I mean, I guess so. Or are we referencing someone who we don't know yet? Because it can't possibly be the child.
No.
Okay.
No. Smirking to myself, I idly glance over to my left, hearing a faint shuffling noise.
Oh, that damn woman, the one who was like going after us and then Arden stopped.
And when he says damned woman, it's like the person who's like, hey, we should dance.
Right. Well, okay, wait. No, to be fair, she came up to us and was like, would you like to take a little dance with me? Who wants a dancey poo?
Yeah, but he didn't even like say no or disengage. He was just like a jerk.
I honestly, if someone came up to me and started talking in that tone of voice to me, I might also disengage.
What the? It's an adjoining balcony with the room next to me?
Faux pas.
And there's someone over there leaning against the balustrade. How the hell didn't I notice before?
Oh, who's it going to be? An eligible young man?
After my undignified yelp, the shadowy figure on the opposite side of the balcony turns slowly toward me.
Oh man, this is going to be the old mature one.
Ooh. With the moonlight illuminating his features, I can identify that it's a man, for the slanted shape of his mouth is unmistakably male.
Okay,
My
all right.
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize we were adjoined neighbors.
Instead of an immediate reply, the man takes a slow step toward me, crossing the thin connecting walkway between our balconies.
Really?
Oh, wow.
There's no need to be angry, sir. I promise I wasn't.
Oh, what?
Excuse my rudeness.
Wow, listen to that voice. Oh my god.
The dulcet tones. Excuse my rudeness.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Whoa.
No cravat, and instead he's just showing a bunch of chest.
Like, how does this shirt work?
I think it only works because it's pinned in place.
That's true.
Spirit gum.
Wow, look at this. You got the hair going on. You got this sort of like arm sort of like hanging on the side, almost as though he's like a Street Fighter character about to let go of a sonic boom. This is amazing.
The tall, tanned man bows lowly before me, lifting his head with a subtle glimmer in his eyes.
I just had to be sure it was Lord Verison's son I had the privilege of finally meeting.
I had the privilege of finally making a move on.
Oh, of course. Someone else who only identifies me as my father's son. I straighten up, feeling decidedly less deferential.
Well, you're not mistaken. I prefer to be called Rivian rather than Varison's son, however.
My apologies, Rivian. I already knew your name.
Look at the
I don't
look.
wish to seem rude by addressing you so
Coarsely.
That's I need to start using that term just like that. That's incredible. Wow. Oh,
Windows.
fuck Windows. God, jeez. Fuck. God damn it. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, well, I suppose that's all right then.
This man is surprisingly polite and handsome. Something about his manner and clothing makes me think he's from a different place. Is he a foreigner?
It must be an act of fate that you were brought to me so swiftly. You are precisely the one I have been looking for.
All right. Not gonna lie, kind of a turn off. Not into it. Kind of weird. Yeah.
Me? Are you sure you don't mean my father? He's not here if so.
He shakes his head, lips curling into a cryptic smirk.
He's had that cryptic smirk this whole time.
I would have used the term smoldering rather than cryptic.
Right, absolutely.
Who exactly is this man? He gives off a much more dangerous air than your average courtier.
I wanted to give you a warning.
Oh.
Hint, if you will. You're sharp, I'm sure. With the fact that Lord Verison was your father. So I doubt you'll take long to catch on.
Ah!
What the hell are you talking?
Before I can so much as struggle, I find myself abruptly turned about, pinned against the balustrade.
I think it's balustrade.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's balustrade.
I thought it was balustrade.
I'm not.
But I've only ever seen it written. I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced.
Oh, yeah, that's real. By the way, this is a good time to tell you that, so because we're playing the demo, we're not playing the actual game, and the actual game has, I believe, an 18 plus patch.
Yeah, there's some kind of patch you have to get off the website to up the, yeah. And I've heard it's good, but the, comments on Steam.
Yeah, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
All right,
Staring down at the long fall to the cliffs below.
Oh, wow.
You think this long celebration is just for the sake of the king's egoism? No. It's something far more than that.
This is creepy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my immediate thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are we gonna do that to some guy we don't really know who they are yet?
I guess so, but I feel like this. Okay, so this is one of my problems with like any prompt that doesn't like actually show what you're gonna say. Like it needs to do it like Deus Ex: Mankind Divided style, where you hover over this and then at the bottom it'll show your sentence,
Or at least shows the first sentence of maybe the three that you're going to say.
right? Yeah. All right, so what do you think we should do?
I don't know. Let's do the top one.
Okay.
Get your hands off me, you!
God.
Oh my
Quiet,
god.
my dear. Ignore my words, and the result will be the same as if you jump from this balcony here and now.
Creepy.
His voice is infuriatingly patient, brimming with a confidence that arouses a desire in me to knee him in the family jewels. It's not the way I thought that sentence was going.
Huh.
I reluctantly stop squirming, growing still in the iron grip of the arms around me.
Wow. Wow.
See, the nobility here are not merely those from your own kingdom. Some of these lords and ladies hail from beyond these borders.
Political intrigue.
Included.
Yeah.
And
Still
some
not
of them
really a fan of the
are
situation.
former citizens
Same.
or allies of smaller nations whose armies were crushed under your kingdom's fists.
All right. Okay. So not the biggest fan
So he's got a political grievance with the king.
with the king and his chief strategist,
Oh, yeah.
a slab of venison.
So, precisely what the hell does that have to do with me?
Use your pretty head for a moment, little dove.
Creepy.
The man who expertly controlled your forces' movements, who knew through spies everything his enemies would do, who outwitted them at every turn.
And now I've got a chess piece against him.
You got a what against him?
I said a chess piece.
Oh.
The stranger's lips aren't far from my ear, and his warm breath tickles lightly against my skin. Well, it is chess.
That was your father, Rivian. And now his darling son is far from home.
This seems like a massive
in the midst
failure
of
in
enemies
security.
and friends.
Like, was it our father's the chief strategist?
And we're just like put in a random room with some outsider.
Uh,
A shiver runs down my spine as long, rough fingers tighten around my jaw.
I already told you I'm not my father.
Your overshadowing bloodline may be irksome to you, but it is everything to those who hate Lord Varison.
I mean, it is true. Like,
Yeah,
like just slaughter the child, right?
Or at least hold him ransom, right? For what
Yeah.
you want? Like,
All alone. If I were one of those enemies, you'd be lying in a picturesque pool of your own blood.
picturesque pool of your own
or
blood.
smashed into
Well,
little bitty
borrowing
pieces
that
in
for
those cliffs
later.
Below.
He's implying that
And
we're
I
pretty.
believe that.
A few times, little dove.
Oh, nasty.
The low, softly threatening tone of his voice makes my fingers tightly curl into fists, and I struggle desperately to not show my growing anxiety.
Quit with your fancy words and tell me what the point of this all is.
He chuckles softly, releasing me from the tight embrace, only to turn me around and press my back against the balustrade, staring down at me with cool, glittering eyes.
Oh,
Mark
shit.
my words. Something unpleasant is going to happen very soon within the walls of this fancy resort that all you pretty little nobles are trapped in.
All right, so I'm not going to lie. He seems pretty suspicious.
Yeah, like,
And you, the heir of one of the kingdom's cleverest, most ruthless men, you will find yourself in the middle of it, whether you like it or
Yeah,
not.
I'm gonna go see a guy about a thing back in town.
Yeah, like I got some stuff I need to do.
I
at
left the
home.
kettle on.
Oh no.
Beads of cold sweat break out on the nape of my neck as those words sink into my skull. This is the absolute worst nightmare I could have imagined. Really, before it was just dancing. There's no way he could really be telling the truth, right?
Maybe he's telling the truth.
Whether
Whoa,
or not
expression
you
change.
inherited the sharpness of your father is something we'll all learn by the end of this celebration. Don't you think?
Ah, sick burn.
Based on
Yeah.
if I make it to my carriage alive on the final day. Tch.
Oh, that's how you pronounce that. The tall stranger seems amused when I grind my teeth angrily, but he gives a nod of confirmation.
I'd like to ask how you know all this, but you're so full of cryptic drivel that I doubt I get a straight answer. So let me ask you instead.
Yes, let's piss off the very large, dangerous outsider that we
Right.
don't know who they are.
Absolutely.
Damn it, I was trying to think of something that sounded cool and collected, but now I'm drawing a blank.
What is your name?
What a terrible question.
The man blinks. Well, if I wasn't expecting it, he probably wasn't expecting it either. Soon, though, a pleased expression drifts over his well-chiseled features, lips curling into a wolfish grin.
All right, these are not the words that I would use to describe someone who had just like grabbed me from behind and held me over a cliffside.
Yeah, and
My name? It's Franz, my little lord. At your service.
my little dove.
Uh,
He reaches out towards my hand, bringing the back of it to his lips. But I quickly pull away and give his chest a vehement shove, dodging out of his grasp.
You should be the one to fall off the balcony, perverted bastard. I promise you won't be missed.
there you go. That's our lordship showing itself.
Franz's lips pursed together mockingly, a theatrical laugh making his broad chest rise and fall.
The least you could do is thank me. I guess the
Oh.
angry kitten act is just your unique way of showing gratitude.
I don't think it is, though.
I'll be
Yeah.
returning to my own room then. Unless you're planning on inviting me inside yours.
Wow, I seriously, like, if you just hold back for 2 seconds and then forward punch, like, the projectile is just gonna fly across the room here.
Or his shirt's gonna come off and then there's gonna be a little timer at the top of the screen.
Yeah, I think that's only if you activate his V trigger.
Oh, okay.
I'd sooner invite in one of these purported assassins who want to leave me in a picturesque pool of my own blood.
That's exactly what you'd be doing.
Nice one, Rivian.
You're so witty.
Yeah.
Snickering, he lifts his shoulders in an innocent shrug, turning to make his way back towards his side of the balcony.
Should you need my help, do seek me out.
Oh shit, we have a portrait now.
Any
yeah.
help?
Remember, I'm only one piece of the puzzle you may need to solve.
You could also just, like, tell us, you know.
Yeah, I mean, why be mysterious about it, dude?
I don't know.
His vague words are accompanied by a faint, unreadable glint in his eyes. With that, he shoves his hands in his pockets and gracefully strides over toward his room's door, and I glare at his back until it disappears.
What the hell is happening with this damn place?
What's even going on?
The warmth and sensation of Franz's fingers curled around my chin still lingers, making me shudder.
This game is gay, just in case you forgot.
I'm kind of getting that inkling.
Yeah.
More unsettling, though, are the lasting fragments of the words he left behind.
In my brain.
My little dove.
Oh. Nasty. Nasty.
I hastily return inside my own chamber, slamming the balcony door shut and locking them, pulling the curtains over the glass. The last thing I want is to wake up with that crazy, handsy demon of a man staring in at me.
Oh.
Sounds like he's thought about this a lot already.
Yes. Well, I mean, honestly, like, I would be pretty upset and, like, it would be on my mind for quite some time if that just happened to me,
But
to
I don't
be fair.
but I don't think I'd be talking about his dashing good looks and his
wolfish grin.
his firm hands, coarsely.
His glistening chest.
My mind feels a little numb as I undress and throw my clothes to one side, crawling into the bed and curling up under the covers. I'd think that Franz was lying to me just for sport, but I can't really fathom why he'd want to do that to someone he doesn't even know. I could probably shake his words off under normal circumstances, but there's been a couple of things bothering me since earlier.
I bet we're about to hear them.
Like the lack of being armed? That whispering I heard before. For some reason, the fact that I couldn't find the source of it made me feel strangely nervous.
That was important.
Then there's the fact that Hazel slipped off so suddenly, and she was hearing whispering too.
I'll bet Hazel slipped off with our royal brooch or some bullshit. Ugh, typical peasantry.
It seems strange that she wouldn't try to coax me to come with her inside the ballroom, unless she wanted to purposefully evade me.
Well, she probably just got excited
why?
being around people who aren't assholes.
Well, like, she pretty much has a run of the place. She's like 8.
He was with some
Right, yeah.
perverted foreigner.
It's hardly believable, but if he was really telling the truth, then am I actually in danger? But why? Father would have surely known who the other guests were before he sent me here. In that case, why was there a reason he made me attend alone?
It's all a test by our dad. Our dad
Oh.
is testing us.
Trying to see if we're worthy.
Yeah, sink or swim, coming of age.
Get it?
Arrgh.
I pull my head from under the covers and gaze glumly up at the ceiling. As much as I hate to admit it, I'd rather risk embarrassing myself by taking Franz's words seriously instead of ignoring him and ending up in a bloody splatter.
Yeah, that'd be horrifying.
Or
Not
we
gonna
could
lie.
tell someone, like the king. I
Yeah,
don't know,
like tell anybody
literally anyone in the building,
Anyone.
not that guy.
except not Silas or what's his face, because
Oh.
he's a bit of an ass and also at the lower class.
All right. Swallowing, I slip out from the bed to make sure my room's door is locked, pressing my ear to the wood just to see if anyone's lurking outside. But I don't hear anything except the fast beating of my own heart.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like locks are not as reliable as people generally think they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's a single pane glass door to a balcony. Like, someone's gonna get in if they want.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
We're
shit.
going to
Oops.
That's
have a long
okay.
talk about this, Father.
When I make it back home, and I will make it back home, I will give him a real piece of my mind. Yeah, I don't believe you. Until then, I'll make sure any would-be assassins learn to fear the name of Rivian Varison.
Oh, was that the end of the demo? No? But that seemed like an interesting enough place to end the demo, but...
Apparently we're just... Yeah.
Yeah. Assassins!
What is that infernal noise?
Assassins!
Sir, are you awake?
I'm about to kill you.
Because they have to be polite. I bolt upright, rubbing at my eyes hastily. That's right. I'm trapped in this castle of death for a so-called celebration. But more importantly, is that whose voice I think it is?
Silas.
I grab a pillow from the bed and hold it in front of my legs for modesty's sake, then storm over to the door and to unlock and fling it open.
Wait, why don't we...
Why don't we just
Sir, I apologize for...
All right, we're nobility or some shit. We're just fucking eccentric or something.
You damned sorry excuse for a butler, or manservant, or whatever the hell you are.
Love interest.
You shoved that little girl onto me last night, and she ran off before I could do anything. But I doubt your evil heart gives a damn if she gets 30 lashes for going places she's not supposed to.
Oh.
My accusation makes Silas blink, his expression more curious than the sheepish one I was expecting. Is he going to be like, we don't beat our servants here. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's like just really horrifying. Oh my god, Rivian.
Sir, the girl was safe and sound back in the kitchens by the time her mother returned. Perhaps she merely wanted a brief glimpse of the splendor, and then went back?
Look at the face.
Totally.
Silas has the best faces so far.
Yeah. Is that really where she went? Well, it's not like it's my business. Still, any first-time nanny would feel bad about losing track of their charge. Damn it, I'm a man of noble blood, not a nanny. Yeah, so why are you obsessed, dude?
Yeah, like...
I suppose. Sorry for yelling at you.
An apology?
Well, I mean, I'd like to point out we're still holding a pillow over our crotch. Like, just naked.
Yeah. Silas offers me a sly smile, shaking his head with a gentle wave of his hand.
There is no need to apologize, sir. I stopped by just to inform you that the festival has started. The first day is often the best, they say, and I would not wish for you to miss out.
All right.
However, I humbly recommend that you attend
Oh,
the
shots fired.
The lady should surely appreciate
Oh,
it.
Silas.
It would be most cold.
You're beholden to my every whim.
I don't need you to tell me that, you know. Go on, go and attend to your butler duties.
Go attend to your booties.
I shoo him off with my non-pillow holding hand.
Important.
My face burning a little as I slam the door and retreat back into my room.
Damn right the ladies would appreciate it. Probably that creepy fellow from last night too.
Yeah, you liked it.
What? Oh my god. I mean, you're kind of right, but also, Jesus.
His, like, rough, coarse hands across my jawline. Like, that's not... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tossing the pillow aside, I set about dressing myself, muttering all the while. Well, even if there is some kind of foreign death warrant on my head, I'm fairly sure I'll be quite safe in broad daylight. But what if that's what they want me to think? Dun, dun, dun. What if broad daylight is actually when I'm in the most danger? An assassin could blend into the crowd easily.
Ass Creed style.
I was gonna say, Assassin's Creed has taught me that that is true.
Yeah, you just have to hold down the A button and then you're like, being all
Invisible,
stealthy and shit.
yeah.
You're invisible, you're right.
As long as you touch every single person you get near.
Yeah, just like, I'm sorry, hello, yes, get out of my way.
No, perhaps I'm just getting a little paranoid. I just have to become one with my xenophobia and stay away from anyone with an accent or unusual features. That should do the trick.
That's usually a bad thing to do.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Like, generally, you know, I would say 100% of the time, don't do that.
But chocolates from Pruivia are just so superb. and the cakes from the Cortarian capital are to die for.
But colonialism and the fact that I'm at the top of the food chain mean it's actually good for me because we're exploiting the lower class and the other people.
Oh, yeah, yes. Fiona, careful. The analysis is so biting and accurate.
Also, foreigners tend to have a lot more interesting stories to tell. Ah, I'm hopeless. I'm sorry I can't be a raving nationalist like you, Father.
Oh, wow.
Except he... After I finish getting ready, I head back over to the door and slip out into the hallway.
And I think this is our cue to slip out of the video. So, I think the demo's actually like quite a bit longer.
Yeah, so
I could be totally wrong. If you enjoyed the videos, let us know in the comments. I mean, based on like the number of people who comment and like the views this gets, we might decide to do more. We might even decide to do the full game. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just let us know and we'll take care of that.
Yeah, and we have a Patreon now, so if you want to become a patron of ours, feel free to take a look at that and join our club and talk with us and stuff.
It is kind of club. We have the Discord chat. It's really cute.
It is. It's fun.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.